This is still the story of 23 once famous black and white Hollywood couples, and what became of them by 2026. But part one was only the beginning. What remains are the most devastating chapters. The 5-year affair exposed in a single, ruthless email. The 24-year marriage that collapsed without a single warning. The nude photograph that once shook an entire nation. And the love stories quietly destroyed by waves of racial hatred so vicious they forced engagements to end. Some of these people vanished into silence. Some reinvented themselves into quiet power and wealth. Some lost everything, beauty, fame, and the life they once knew. And a few somehow survived, changed in ways that feel almost unreal in 2026. 23 couples, 23 fates. The most brutal and most astonishing truths are still waiting. Are you ready for what comes next? Donna Summer and Bruce Sudano, the queen of disco and a marriage hidden from the world. Under the glittering lights of 70s disco balls, Donna Summer reigned as an irreplaceable queen, with timeless smash hits like Last Dance, Hot Stuff, and Bad Girls. Her soul and gospel-infused vocals enchanted millions of fans globally. Yet, when the velvet curtain closed and the glamorous outfits were put away, Donna was an incredibly deep, grounded, and deeply spiritual woman. She didn't crave the flashy romances of showbiz. She merely longed for true love, someone who could see into her soul and be willing to walk with her through any storm. And that peaceful haven was named Bruce Sudano, a Brooklyn-born musician and co-founder of the band Brooklyn Dreams. Destiny brought them together within the four walls of a recording studio, where musical notes quickly wove into a strong bond. Bruce didn't just become a reliable life partner, but also an amazing musical collaborator, co-writing many of Donna's iconic hits, most notably the heavily autobiographical track Bad Girls. In 1980, they officially exchanged vows. During an era when famous interracial marriages were still rare and frequently misunderstood by the public, the couple chose to keep their love sacred, avoiding all public scrutiny. Instead of drowning in the Hollywood spotlight, Donna and Bruce chose to build a quiet home in Nashville and Connecticut. Bruce opened his arms to Mimi, Donna's daughter from a previous relationship, and together they welcomed 2 daughters of their own, Brooklyn and Amanda. Entering the 90s, Donna gradually stepped back to pour her heart into motherhood, nurturing her faith and her passion for painting, while Bruce continued to work tirelessly on music and stepped back to be the solid support system protecting his wife's legacy. That dreamlike marriage lasted over 3 decades, a rare feat in the superficial world of entertainment. Bruce tightly held Donna's hand through the most brilliant highs, the darkest corners, and the days she bravely fought cancer. When Donna took her last breath in 2012 at age 63, Bruce didn't just carry the pain of losing his soulmate, but he took on a sacred mission, keeping her name alive for all time. More than a decade after Donna left this world, their family's legacy continues to blossom beautifully. Recently, global audiences witnessed their stunning love through the critically acclaimed documentary Love to Love You, Donna Summer, co-directed by their daughter Brooklyn Sudano. Meanwhile, their daughter Amanda is also writing the next chapter of her parents' musical dream as the lead singer of the popular band Johnny Swim. To this very day, Bruce Sudano continues to release music and share beautiful memories of his wife. To him, the Queen of Disco's greatest performance wasn't her explosive moments on stage, but rather the tranquility, strength, devotion, and boundless love she gave entirely to their family. George Lucas and Melody Hobson, the billion-dollar romance of the father of Star Wars and the financial titan. George Lucas, the genius mind behind the epic Star Wars universe, is not only celebrated as one of the greatest and most influential filmmakers of the 20th century. Beyond the distant stars of Hollywood, the most brilliant legacy in his real life is his deep, enduring relationship with Melody Hobson, a talented black billionaire businesswoman, president of Ariel Investments, and former Starbucks board member. The union between a cinematic legend and a powerful titan of the financial world has created one of America's most elite and inspiring interracial couples. Their story began in 2006 at a political and economic conference. Amidst an auditorium packed with brilliant minds, Hobson completely captivated every eye with her sharp intellect and extraordinary poise. It was her composed demeanor, keen mindset, and strong personality that immediately drew George Lucas, a man who had always been fascinated by independence and visionary thinking. Their love blossomed in 2013 with an intimate, cozy wedding at Skywalker Ranch, Lucas's sprawling private estate in California. This marriage was not just a handshake between two outstanding individuals from entirely different worlds, but also a rare and beautiful symbol of a white-black romance among the absolute elite. Their happiness was made even more complete when that same year, the couple welcomed their first daughter, Everest Hobson Lucas, via surrogate. Lucas has never hidden his pride in his wife. He always uses the most respectful words to describe her as an inspiring, brilliant, and incredibly compassionate woman. Looking at their lives in 2026, with George Lucas turning 82, the public no longer sees a director who just locks himself in an editing room, but a fulfilled man enjoying his golden years beside his powerful wife. Mellody Hobson today not only maintains sharp leadership at Ariel Investments, but also made history by becoming one of the few women of color to own a stake in a professional sports team, the Denver Broncos of the NFL. Furthermore, the greatest testament to their love and shared vision is the multi-billion-dollar Lucas Museum of Narrative Art in Los Angeles. This iconic architectural landmark is the sweet fruit of the perfect combination between Lucas's love of art and Hobson's brilliant financial mind, showcasing their deep commitment to social responsibility and their desire to leave behind positive values for future generations. By beautifully blending art and finance, soaring creativity and sharp leadership, George Lucas and Mellody Hobson represent a mature, profound, and immensely mutually respectful love. They have proven to the whole world that true love can entirely transcend all boundaries of race or class, becoming a beacon of inspiration for generations. Zoe Saldana and Marco Perrigo, the man who dared to toss aside prejudice for the box office queen. Zoe Saldana has long secured her position as an untouchable box office queen in Hollywood, enchanting global audiences through mega blockbusters belonging to massive film franchises like Avatar, Guardians of the Galaxy, and Star Trek. Her performances not only explode in revenue but also carry profound cultural breakthroughs, especially for an Afro-Latina actress in an industry that has always faced challenges with ethnic representation. Yet, beyond her glorious roles, Zoe's most impactful statement stems from love, her marriage to Italian visual artist Marco Perrigo. Their relationship blossomed and quickly went public in early 2013, and by the summer of that year, the couple quietly held a private wedding in London. What truly made the press and the public tip their hats wasn't just the lightning speed at which they tied the knot, but Marco's incredibly bold decision. He voluntarily took Zoe's last name and appended it to his own. In a world where outdated prejudices about toxic masculinity and tradition still run deep, Marco Perrigo proudly became Marco Perrigo Saldana. Zoe once recalled the warning she gave her husband: "If you use my name, you're going to be emasculated by your community of artists, by your Latin community of men, by the world." And he simply smiled and replied, "Ah, Zoe, I don't give a sheet." This decision is a beautiful symbol of rejecting stereotypical gender roles, honoring a love built on a foundation of equality and personal freedom. As independent and free spirits, Zoe and Marco, a former professional soccer player turned artist who creates abstract sculptures and metaphysical paintings, have together built an incredibly modern home. The couple is enjoying a blissful life with their 3 young sons, twins Sai and Bowie, and the youngest, Zen. In 2026, as the boys are gradually entering their teenage years, they are being raised by their parents to be truly free individuals, fluent in multiple languages, culturally savvy, and possessing a remarkably open-minded awareness of gender. Zoe emphasizes that their family completely rejects traditional gender-stereotyped parenting methods. In her house, Dad can be in the kitchen cooking, while Mom will roll up her sleeves to fix things around the house. Beyond just being partners in raising children, their bond now also thrives in art. The intersection of Zoe's cinematic talent and Marco's unique visual mindset has led to impressive collaborative projects, such as Marco personally directing his wife in the film The Absence of Eden. In the outside world, Zoe continues to dominate the theater era with Avatar sequels, but when she returns home, she always cherishes how Marco helps her stay true to her authentic self. Publicly, the couple has never been flashy, but privately, they have cultivated a great love based on trust. As she once confided, He sees me not just as a celebrity, but as a human being. Their marriage is the most brilliant proof that true romance isn't found in superficial glamour, but in allowing our partner the freedom to be exactly who they are in every aspect of life. 13. FKA Twigs and Robert Pattinson, the storm of prejudice that drowned the vampire romance. Meeting in 2014, the romance between experimental artist FKA Twigs and actor Robert Pattinson once drew massive curiosity from the public. This pairing carried a high contrast between a wild musical personality and a reserved actor. The couple got engaged in 2015, but Twigs immediately became the victim of a wave of racist attacks from a toxic faction of Twilight fans. Though Pattinson staunchly defended his girlfriend, they ultimately decided to call off the engagement and split amicably in late 2017, free of scandals. Currently, Pattinson is busy with major projects like The Batman and has become a father, while FKA Twigs continues to reap success in indie music and film. Despite their split, the respect they once held for each other remains a beautiful mark. 12. Boris Becker and Barbara Feltus, the nude photo that shattered German prejudices. Boris Becker, the youngest Wimbledon champion in history, married German-American model Barbara Feltus in 1993. This marriage directly challenged social prejudices against interracial couples in post-Cold War Germany. Their joint nude photograph on the cover of Stern magazine once became an iconic cultural statement against stigma. The couple had 2 sons, Noah and Elias. Barbara was a solid emotional anchor who helped Boris face public pressure before they divorced in 2001. Post-divorce, Barbara moved to the U.S. to develop a career in design and wellness. Today, both still maintain a peaceful relationship to support their children's artistic pursuits. 11. Eve and Maximilian Cooper, the gritty rapper and her transformation into British aristocracy. Grammy-winning female rapper, Eve met British aristocratic businessman Maximilian Cooper, founder of the Gumball 3000 Motor Rally, in 2010. Overcoming stark differences in their backgrounds, they bonded over an independent spirit and a passion for pushing boundaries. The wedding took place in June 2014 in Spain. Afterward, Eve moved to London, taking on the role of stepmother to her husband's 4 children. After much effort and openly sharing her struggles with infertility, the couple welcomed their first son, Wild Wolf Fife Alexander Summers Cooper, in February 2022. Entering 2026, their decade-plus marriage remains rock solid, breaking all stereotypical societal expectations. 10. Naomi Campbell and Vladislav Doronin, the spaceship mansion and the romance that vanished from the ultra-rich. The 5-year relationship between supermodel Naomi Campbell and Russian real estate billionaire Vladislav Doronin was once the focal point of the international media and fashion world. Meeting at the Cannes Film Festival, the couple quickly established an image of luxury and power. The symbol of their love at the time was the futuristic spaceship-shaped Capitol Hill mega mansion in the Moscow forest, designed specifically for Naomi by architect Zaha Hadid. The romance quietly ended in 2013. The time spent with Doronin is considered the period when Naomi lived her most stable and openly public private life. Today, Naomi focuses entirely on raising her 2 young children and cementing her massive fashion legacy. 9. Justin Chambers and Keisha Chambers, the handsome doctor and the low-key wife, hidden for 30 years. Justin Chambers, globally famous for his role as Dr. Alex Karev on Grey's Anatomy, has been married to Keisha Chambers since 1993. They met in the early 90s when Justin was a model and Keisha worked at a modeling agency. The couple has 5 children together and has maintained an incredibly stable family life, a rarity in Hollywood. The actor always credits his wife for keeping the home fires burning and helping him balance fame and real life. They very rarely appear in the media, but always exude a quiet devotion. This is considered a prime example of a love immune to the temptations of the entertainment world. 8. Thandaiwi Newton and Ole Parker, the 24-year romance that collapsed without warning. British star Thandaiwi Newton and writer-director Ole Parker married in 1998, just as both of their careers began to take off. They lived together for over 2 decades and have 3 children, Ripley, Nico, and Booker, with Ripley and Nico also pursuing the arts. The couple agreed on a rule not to collaborate professionally to avoid work pressure affecting their marriage. Their romance was once praised as one of the most private and enduring interracial marriages in showbiz. Nevertheless, the couple confirmed an amicable separation in 2022 after 24 years of living together. No arguments broke out, both harbor gratitude for one another and still work together in supporting their children. 7. Alfre Woodard and Roderick Spencer, the 4-decade marriage immune to showbiz scandals. Veteran actress Alfre Woodard married writer-producer Roderick Spencer in 1983. At that time, interracial relationships in Hollywood were still quite rare, but they came together purely out of intellectual connection and mutual understanding. Spencer stepped back to support his wife's career while remaining active in social justice movements. They adopted 2 children, Mavis and Duncan. Their daughter Mavis even represented California as Miss Golden Globe in 2010. Over 40 years later, their marriage remains rock solid, built on a foundation of respect and core family values, completely immune to the noise of showbiz. 6. Ron Perlman and Opal Stone, the shocking late-in-life divorce of the Hellboy star. Veteran actor Ron Perlman married jewelry designer Opal Stone in 1981 when he was still an unknown actor. Their relationship was built on perseverance and mutual support through their hardest years. Perlman once described Opal as the luckiest part of my life. They share 2 children, Blake and Brandon, and raised them in an environment that valued privacy and art. After 38 years together, the couple announced their separation in 2019 and finalized their divorce in 2021. The split occurred in absolute peace, reflecting the maturity and respect that both had maintained throughout 4 decades of companionship. 5. Garcelle Beauvais and Mike Nylund, years of deceit and a savage revenge via email. Actress Garcelle Beauvais met talent manager Mike Nylund in the early 2000s. After marrying, they welcomed twin boys Jax and Jade in 2007, helping Garcelle fulfill her dream of becoming a mother at 40. However, the marriage crumbled in 2010 when Garcelle discovered Mike had been having a secret affair for 5 years. The event sent shockwaves through the public when the actress exposed the scandal via an email sent to her husband's colleagues. Overcoming the pain of betrayal, Garcelle chose to reinvent herself, joining the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills and publishing a memoir. She chose forgiveness so they could co-parent their 2 kids, turning the marital shock into fuel to assert her mettle as a resilient single mother. 4. Tamara Mowry and Adam Housley, the romance surrounded by the most vicious slurs. Actress Tamara Mowry dated former Fox News reporter Adam Housley, starting in 2005 and married in 2011. Their marriage had to endure heavy public scrutiny, not only because of their skin color difference, but also because Adam worked for a conservative news network. Tamara has openly shared about these pressures, while Adam has always publicly spoken out to defend his wife against all malicious attacks. He affirmed that love should never be judged by skin color or profession. Their family of 4 now lives a stable life in Napa Valley. They have used their enduring love to challenge strict societal norms and inspire the community. 3. Travis Kelce and Kayla Nicole, the unforgettable passionate romance before the Taylor Swift collision. NFL superstar Travis Kelce and black journalist/model Kayla Nicole dated from 2017 to 2022. Their romance once drew special attention due to its highly public nature, humor, and strong mutual support across all media platforms. Kayla once faced pressure and expectations from her own community when dating a famous white athlete, but both remained steadfast in the message that love is love. Though they split, they contributed to normalizing and celebrating interracial relationships. Currently, Travis is in a globally spotlighted relationship with Taylor Swift, but his past chapter with Kayla is still always mentioned as a beautiful, classy romance. 2. Heather Headley and Brian Musso, escaping the Broadway spotlight to find peace. Heather Headley, the Tony and Grammy-winning Broadway artist, married former NFL player Brian Musso in 2003. They met while they were students at Northwestern University. In contrast to the glamour of the stage, the couple actively chose a reclusive lifestyle, staying away from the hustle and bustle of the entertainment world and limiting their appearances in the press or on social media. After retiring, Brian transitioned into business and became the solid backbone helping Heather balance her life. They now have 3 children, raising their family with traditional Midwestern faith values. Their relationship is a prime example of a quiet yet resilient love, standing firm against all the challenges of fame and race. 1. Cameron Hamilton and Lauren Speed, the blind love that smashed the reality TV curse. Rising to global fame from the first season of the reality TV show Love is Blind, Cameron Hamilton and Lauren Speed are the perfect proof that love can truly be blind to differences in appearance and race. Getting to know each other through a literal wall, a deep connection of souls helped them quickly proceed to marriage. Over the years, they have not only broken the flash-in-the-pan TV marriage curse, but have also achieved massive joint success by publishing a book together and building a family YouTube channel with a huge following. Their sincerity, respect, and professional partnership have helped them become the ideal model of a biracial family that modern audiences constantly admire. Time is cruel, and so is Hollywood. 23 couples, 23 fates interwoven between the glamorous spotlight and the startling dark corners of 2026. There are immortal monuments to love that weathered every storm, but there are also long downward slides, transformations, and shattered bonds that leave us feeling heartbroken and regretful. The dizzying changes in both their appearances and their lives serve as the clearest proof of an unwritten rule in showbiz: nothing lasts forever. Which couple's life, plot twist, or current appearance shocked you the most? Drop a comment down below so we can dissect it together. Don't forget to hit like, share, and subscribe to continue uncovering other earth-shattering Hollywood secrets. Goodbye, and see you in the next video.